In this video, I'm gonna break down exactly how to build an Instagram profile that converts leads into potential clients for your video agency. So if you are wondering how to get Instagram leads and how to get conversations started, we're gonna break it down right now. So unless you've been living under a rock, Instagram is one of the most powerful ways to get leads for your video business. And in this video, I'm gonna break down exactly how to set up your Instagram profile specifically and give you some tips on what type of content you should be creating to generate leads. So if you're struggling to generate leads for your video business, this is gonna be a super insightful training. So I wanna jump in and share basically the key things you need to have set up, because if you don't get the foundation set up, you're not going to generate leads. So you can post organic content, try and get views and optimize your hooks and all this kind of stuff that you probably hear every single day. But if you don't have your profile set up correctly with the right type of content on the page, people will come back to your page and they won't know what to do, right? So I want you to imagine and think about your Instagram page kind of like a website. When people come to your website, what they're looking to do is to do business with you or learn more about your services, learn more about who you've worked with, what results you've gotten. And they want to know what happens next. And this is where I've reviewed hundreds of our clients' websites over the years and their Instagram profiles, and they're missing the key ingredients that actually get people to click. And getting people to click requires a few types of content. And there's three in particular that I'd recommend that you go and do straight after this video. So the first one, when we look at an Instagram, is we need to have a clear bio. And when I say a clear bio, when we look at the top of our example in this one here, when we look at the example here, a clear bio tells exactly who you work with, what you do, and how you help them. So example, we help coaches stand out in line with style scrubbing, with social media content to boost authority and attract new clients. Ready to level up? Here's the next step, a link to go to the next step. Quick hack, you can use a link like Linktree, or you could have your direct landing page or funnel. What we teach a lot of our clients is actually to have their direct appointment engine. Some people put their website here. If you have a direct marketing funnel like an appointment engine, this is where I'd link it to. But essentially this bio needs to talk about who you help, what you do, and needs to be optimized for SEO. When someone lands here, they need to know how they can work with you. Now, if you don't have a clear market yet, just start with business owners or brands. If you don't have a clear niche, just start with someone, okay? Don't overthink this. It doesn't need to be coaches. This is just an example. The next part is to optimize your story highlights. These story highlights are kind of like the first step when people go to your website. They go to those tabs. These tabs here, what I'd recommend, which having a results and tips. So BTS is just like your highlights of you working on shoot days, behind the scenes. This is so people get to know you. When people are looking to work with a video agency, they want to work with someone they can trust. So share the raw bits, the behind the scenes, the things that are happening on the shoots. Share that stuff. And if you're not doing this already and doing stories, start doing this, because this can compound. You can have story highlights here for years that are archived from years ago. And I know myself, I specifically put specific story highlights here so people can see the real me, they can see the journey, they can connect with me. And that's what that BTS one is. The second one is results. If you have any testimonials, screenshots, case studies, Google reviews, it doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be a massive case study. Get a screenshot of it. Go to your Google. If you don't have Google reviews, go and screenshot these. Put these here. We want people to have this information that they can see within a glance. The last part here is optional, but I'd highly recommend start giving tips, giving value to your potential customers. When people land on your Instagram, they want to know what makes you different to other videographers. If your only tips are how to make better videos and behind the scenes, and that's it, and you don't show them here's how to think about video marketing, here's where videos sit in your marketing funnel, or here's what you should be doing to grow your brand using Instagram Reels. If you're not giving tips or tricks or sharing advice, you're missing out on positioning yourself as an authority. This here is an underused hack to get more clients to actually work with you. People want certainty. And if you didn't watch any of my other YouTube videos since the first one you've ever clicked on, we talk a lot about the difference between a freelance videographer and a video agency. Is a video agency is going to give certainty to their customer. Clients want to know that you help them get results and you understand their problems really well. Their problem isn't high quality video. They can pick up their iPhone and they can film a video in 4K. That is no longer cool anymore. Back in the old days, that was cool. But today, no one gives a damn. People care if you can get them results. So if you can give them some tips that shows them how to think, not just shows them how to do videos, don't teach them how to make videos, show them how to think about video marketing, show them why they should be doing a brand story video, tell them why, give them an example why, how does it work? What does it actually do? Why does story evoke emotion? Why do we tell stories? Share this stuff in these pin posts, these highlights here. This is where you can just tap into the problems your customers has and set yourself apart from other videographers. The next part of this, and this is probably the most important part of this, is having your 3 pin posts optimized. So the first one is what I call a start here post. And the start here post is all about making some sort of connection for them, right? And that connection doesn't need to be a life story, but share a story. Introduce them to who you are, what you do, why it matters, who you serve, and give them a clear next step. So it could be a video, it could be a carousel. For most of my clients, I recommend start with a carousel because it's the easiest to do. But a brand video, a short brand video sharing what you guys do and what you're about can work really well here. Don't overthink this. Start with a carousel for starters, and then you could do a brand video second. And this is where I see a lot of clients get stuck on this, is they go and try and create like the massive big production brand video. Don't do that right now. Just start with a carousel, something simple that people can understand what to do. And the simple call to action is to go to your bio and book in a call. You can't actually really link your link to book in a call on the post, but just say, go to my link in bio and book in a call, right? Give them a clear next step. Why this matters, it instantly gives new visitors that clear direction what to do. When they land on here, this is the first thing that happens. And this is the reason why we do this, is when people come from an ad, they come to your profile. And when they start to read these posts here, they start to go, wow, what do I do next? What does this guy do? Who does he help? I'm interested about this. And they start to watch all your stuff. Countless times over the years, I've had clients come to me going, I've checked out your stories, your pin posts. I get it. I understand you. I want to work with you, right? Now, your viewers don't see it like this. This is how we see it from a marketing funnel. And this is why we look at it from a landing page point of view, is we put the right pieces of things for them to see. No one's spending 6 hours going down through all your content and watching every piece of content. Some of them do, but most of the time you've got 3 seconds to really capture them at the top base there. Which leads me into what should the second piece of content be? And this is what I call a show piece of content. Showcase is all about giving some sort of result or case study. So a quick screenshot or a short testimonial. It's an interview. If you don't have one, go get a client one. If you don't have massive results for clients this year, don't worry about it. Just go get some sort of testimonial or case study for now. This is what I've seen over the years work really well for clients. As soon as they get some sort of case study or testimonial of them working with a client, this starts to change the game, because people land on this, and if you're a local business and you're working with the local businesses, they see that other business, they go, oh, you're working with Jerry, you're working with John. Oh, I love John. I go down there all the time. I love that business. They start to have that familiarity and they have that trust connection. So showcasing is all about building trust, right? Because people get to connect with your customers you're already working with, and it showcases proof. So a testimonial works really well, a case study, it can be a screenshot, it can be just a result. It could even be your highlight reel. It doesn't have to be a case study, a testimonial. Obviously those work the best, but having a highlight reel would also work really well here. Now the third piece is an invitation post. This can either be a lead magnet or a direct offer. If you are looking to get clients, my recommendation would be putting a direct offer, which is, hey, I'm looking for 5 businesses in this local area to help them get this result in this period of time. Or it could be, hey, we've got spots open for February or January or whatever the month is. You could rotate this one here and you have as a pin post. Again, you might already have some of these pieces of content in your archive of content that you could just pin here. Go in, pin it, and just change it every month if you're going to do like a monthly post. But this is a really good place to have a post that people can click on that tells them what to do next, right? So an invitation, it could be a lead magnet, it could be some sort of free resource, or it could be a call to action to go work with you, send you a message. What I found over the years to work the best is either a resource or a direct offer. These work really well here. But having these 3 pin posts here gives everyone the clear understanding on what to do. Helps them build trust with you, helps them connect with you, shows them what you're about, who you've helped, and also gives them a clear next step on what to do after they've checked out these posts. So I wanted to give you some examples of some of our previous clients that have worked with this, that actually have this set up, which I think is really cool the way they've done this. The first one is Nelson from Vibes Creative. He worked with us, he scaled to 64K plus, and now doing 100K plus per month in his video agency. And what these guys have done really well is they followed this to a T. If we look at their bio, they've got who they help, they've got a clear next step of what to do. You can see at the top here, they have results, right? They have podcast tips, testimonials, and BTS. So they showcase this in the highlights here. When we see their pinned posts, we have a founder video. We have like, here's my testimonials. These are all their clients that they worked with here, which I think is really powerful, is to start using your clients in your marketing. One of my favorite books is from a guy called Donald Miller, which is all about building a story brand. is you're not the hero. People don't really care about you. They care about your clients. And the more you can showcase your clients, your results, your team in the videos, this is when things can start to click. And this is where I think for even this pinned post as a showcase, having your team, having your clients in this. What these guys have done really well is they introduce their clients a lot, and they also have their team members in multiple posts. And this is where a hack for these guys, and what I think they've done really well, is they brought more of their team into their marketing instead of it just being the founder, which is Nelson. These guys are doing 100K plus per month in their agency right now, and it's because they've set this up correctly. So if you're looking for inspiration, these are one agency that I would look at that are doing it really, really well. The second one is Flynn, who started as, he was a complete startup when he came to us and scaled to 40K plus per month and is doing amazing things in his agency within 12 months. Having a look at his brand, what I really like what these guys have done really well. Again, free offer, their highlights, their bio, they're a bit broader. They're helping businesses scale with content. They've got a link in bio, clear next step of what their customers need to do. They showcase the work they do. They talk about their offer here, and then they have a case study testimonial. And then through here, they have organic content that they're consistently posting. Key here, consistently. They're posting, they're positioning themselves as an authority. If you want to get more leads for Instagram, it's not about going viral. It's not about getting massive views. When you have this set up, you have your bio optimized, you have your landing page, which is Instagram, set up. People can see these pin posts and they know what to do. And this is where these guys have done this really well. The third one is Guillaume from Blue Media House. I love what he's done. We scaled to 100K plus a month. When he started working with us, he was at 0 and barely getting by, but now doing 100K plus per month and has a really awesome team. I love what these guys do in their content, because in their content, they bring a lot of their team. And this is the key. Like, when you get a team, bring your team into your content. Myself and my team are all in our content. We share that because it's not always about you. You are not the hero. If you're thinking getting leads through Instagram is about you showing your highlight reel every single day and showing how good your quality videos are, people don't connect with you. They want to connect with humans. And in today's world of AI, the more we start to see content, the more easy it is for people to get away with not bringing out their personality. So the more you lean into bringing your personality, your flavor, you start to see that and people connect with you. People want to do business with people. And this is the key. If you want to win the next couple of years, especially with the growth of AI taking over a lot of this marketplace, is start being you, showing up line, share your vulnerability, share your team, share your brand. It's not all about being perfect. Show the rough cut moments, the BTSs that are not perfect. That's the key here, right? And if we look at their bio, I love what these guys have done here as well. Again, they've got a big case study result, $50 million plus in revenue, 15 million views. They're really highlighting the results, and they've got an application funnel here, which we have another video we break down that type of funnel. You can go ahead and find our YouTube channel. There should be a link around this video somewhere to go watch a video that breaks down these types of funnels that these guys are using when it comes to the landing page in these bios. But again, highlights, client wins, BTS, the team, tips, you can go for the years if you really want to. Again, optimized for when someone clicks, they can see straight away what these guys do and what to do next. First post is the team. They brought all their team members into place, and these team members, as I'm currently filming this video, highlighted in this video, and there's a video that sits there. And they brought the other team members, the founders are here, and then you can see throughout here, the content is a lot of their team. And again, team is a big focal for these guys, and this is what builds connection. Does anyone really care about these followers? No one really cares about these numbers here. Again, these guys don't need to have huge followers. All these guys are doing multiple 6 figures and 7 figures in their agencies, and this is what they're doing in their bio. So when I've given you give me the 3 pin posts, those are like the starting points. Again, consistency in content is a whole nother thing, but having the foundation set up is what's going to be the key to having this successful. So that's it for this video. I hope you got value from this. And if you did, I'd love to know in the comments down below. Do you want to see more videos like this? Let us know in the comments down below. There should be a free resource below that goes along with this video that you can download. Go ahead and grab a copy of that. And hey, if you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, because we bring out videos like this every single week to help you scale your video agency. And can't wait to see you in the next video.